CELF Citizen Science Inquiry to Action is an interdisciplinary, place-based STEAM framework that gets kids and teachers out of the classroom, conducting real-world scientific problem-solving in their own communities. This is inquiry-based, this connects to the standards, this is getting kids both active inside the classroom and outside of the classroom, and I think there's no better way than connecting kids in a real-world, authentic setting that gets these kids excited about learning. The program is designed to let student inquiry drive their research. In this case, students examine air quality issues. They collect data using air beam monitors that measure PM 2.5, the kind of particulate matter that causes asthma.
I'm surprised that the particulate matter is at zeros and ones, because PM is caused by combustion and the engine is basically just combustion machine, so maybe because they're not passing for maybe a long time.
And this is totally what the NGSS is looking for. They want a student-driven kind of project. They want something relative to their community. They want it to be where they're investigating things and using all the science skills that we have to teach them during the year.
The program encourages an interdisciplinary approach. Beyond data collection, students can explore the geographic and historic context for air pollution, collaborate on how to communicate their findings, and engage with civic and legislative processes to enact change.
So we have all of this information that we've collected. We don't want it to just live at the school. We want to actually make an impact in our community. And this project really goes hand in hand with that.
It tells me like right now the air is good, it's clean, not very much wind, but also heat.
CELF supports teachers by training them in the necessary content knowledge with help from partners who are experts in the field. We train teachers in best practices of project and place-based learning, and we connect teachers to other schools, community members, and local change makers engaged in their topic.
Our goal is to empower teachers, and so they can fit this program into their curriculum in a way that makes sense for them. So we've had teachers who have taken the air quality data and used it as part of human systems, particularly the respiratory system. We've had teachers that have taken this work and tied it into other systems like air systems, carbon systems, water cycles. So it really looks different in every single classroom. What we see in common is that students are really engaged in the process and that students actually have a voice in the process. And that's a really exciting part of CELF and the model, the citizen science model.
When there was something burning, the PM10 went up to 38.
The data is crowdsourced, instantly available, and they can look at what other parts of New York City and the world, they can see what kind of data they're getting in real time.
The simple act of comparing data in different places encourages students to think about environmental disparities. Why does one neighborhood have a heavier concentration of pollution than another?
Environmental justice is a core component of social justice, and there's no place that you can see more clearly the environmental injustice that our communities experience than in the area of air pollution.
The CELF Citizen Science Inquiry to Action program culminates in a student symposium where community members, families, friends, and real-world policymakers listen to and engage with student findings. Most critically, the students are encouraged to take action, to write a letter to their representative, to conduct an education campaign in their school or community, or to design a solution to the problems they identify.
Me and my friend Sarah, we made an air filter for your car exhaust pipe that connects onto your car exhaust pipe with this metal pipe clamp and filters out particulate matters.
At the symposium, the skills developed in the course of the program are on show: analysis, presentation, planning, and implementation.
They were just so excited and committed, and they wanted to go out and they wanted to measure air quality everywhere. They were really impressed also by the fact that their data was going somewhere, and I think that really helped connect them to the project in a larger way.
And as you can see, in one area, the levels of pollution have increased. That area was near a construction site.
The fact that they were able to come here today and see that they were capable of putting something that were challenging for them together, I think it inspired them to keep going.
As director of the air quality program, I will tell you I'm very eager to hire some of you in about 10 years or so, because I saw great skills in data collection and interpretation. That kind of deep insight, oh, we love that.
Young voices matter, and I think when you start claiming your power, you'll be amazed at how much you have.
The CELF Citizen Science Inquiry to Action program invites students to claim their power as global citizens by connecting their learning to a challenge they can experience and encouraging them to do something about it. We develop the leaders we need for the future we all want.